I've just woken up and I immediately jump out of bed without grabbing my phone, without just saying, oh yeah, it's all nice and warm in my bed. No, I immediately jump out of bed and I hop onto my computer and open it. But I'm not opening my computer for work, to study, or to learn anything. I open up my laptop and I immediately, with muscle memory, I open up Minecraft, Google, and Discord. Every single morning I would do this ritual where I would immediately wake up and get the competitive advantage over my friends who were still asleep by 9 a.m. I would immediately get out of bed, open up Google, Discord, and Chrome. Every single day with muscle memory. And I could have been using this time to, I don't know, start a business while all my friends were playing video games. But no, I decided to literally just get the competitive advantage over my friends every single morning. And this video is meant to help you. I really don't want to waste your time. So I want you to make this video full screen so you can actually focus and learn from it. This video is not just another video to aid your content consumption. There's not going to be any edits in this video. There might be a few cuts there and there, but this video will not have any edits. No edits are gonna like mess up your dopamine. So I'm gonna get into the first point. Time blocking. I didn't really realize I was doing this one, but time blocking is when you allocate a specific time of your day to do a specific task. So for example, at 4 p.m. I will go to the gym. At 6 p.m. I will read. So this is basically to give you like almost a guidance for your day, because for most of my life I was really just spending day mindlessly floating around, watching videos, not really having something to do at that specific time. You need to literally have a calendar, like a routine for yourself. So you know, okay, so from 4 to 5 or 4 to 6, I'm going to go to the gym. From 6, I'm going to read a book till 8. At 8, I'm going to get ready for bed. At 9, I'm going to be by bed. It doesn't need to be so specific where, okay, I'm going to read this page. Like, it doesn't need to be so specific. It just needs to be almost a guide you can follow every single day that you can actually sustain, and you have a guidance for your day. So you're not just like mindlessly going around watching videos because you don't have anything to do. For example, you can think back when you were in school, you were forced to keep moving from class to class. You were forced to wake up early because there were times. That's what you need. You need to become your own boss. This is what school doesn't teach you. It doesn't teach you for you to become your own boss. It doesn't teach you how to give instructions. It tells you to follow what the big daddy tells you. Like, oh yeah, you be here at this time. You need to do that for yourself. You need to literally tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna read at this time every single day. I'm gonna go to gym at this time every single day. That's what you need to do. You need to have a guidance for you every single day. So literally today, right now, after this video, as an actionable step, just get a piece of paper, get a pen, go into Google Notes, go into Notion, wherever you take notes, and literally just write down a simple daily routine you're gonna follow tomorrow. It literally doesn't have to, literally don't have to overthink it. Just make it simple as hell. So I'm just gonna write one with you. So for example, at 6 a.m. Wake up. 6 a.m. until 8, I'm gonna, so 6 to 9:30, I'm going to work. So record and research for the video. Then from 9:30 to, I don't know, let's say 12, I'm gonna go walk and gym. And from 12 to 13, I'm gonna eat and watch a vid. From 13 to 15, I will read. Literally, it just has to be like that. Literally just as simple as that. So the real thing is like, you don't overwhelm yourself. You want to literally just have a simple routine that you can follow every single day. So I want you to almost push yourself with this routine. It doesn't need to be such an easy routine where it's gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna rest all day and do whatever. No, you have to like have a strict almost routine, but also have yourself free, because you don't really want to force yourself to not enjoy your routine. You always want to also enjoy it, but that does mean meditating, gratitude journaling, doing work, doing things that need to be done. The goal of this this time blocking is to give you a guidance in your day, so you're not just like mindlessly going around. It's literally like school, where you have this at this specific time. You got to be to this lesson at this time. You got to be by school by this time, and you can go back home at this time. Literally, that should be how your day works, so you can actually be more productive. Because think about like 99% of the people out there. 99% of the people just actually, they want to start a business, and then they start working on their business, and then they stop working on their business for another 2 days, and then they go back to it randomly at 5 p.m. after they fap. They're just all over the place. When you actually have a strictly routine that you can follow every single day, that's when you're actually gonna make progress. That's when you're gonna have like a clear vision for your day. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is eat the frog. So, eat the frog task basically means where you do your most hardest piece of work. So, for me, it would be quote unquote recording videos, like hardest. But what is the 80-20? You have to use your 80-20, the 80-20 rule for this, where 20, what is it that 20, what are the 20% of things that are going to bring you 80% of your results? So, for example, if you only had 2 weeks to do a certain task, let's say work, only 2 hours a week, what is it that you'll be doing to actually make progress in that? So for example, as a YouTuber, it's going to be, if I only had 2 hours to work every single week, I'm literally going to record videos. That's it. That's literally as simple as it needs to be. So eat the frog task means you do your 20% of tasks, your most hardest things that you usually procrastinate on. You usually don't want to do the hard things early in the day, or at least early in the day, or the first thing you do in the day, so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of your day. So I'm going to give you an analogy so you can think of this better. So let's say you have 2 plates to eat. You have this nice chocolate cake made by a 5-star restaurant owner, literally sculpted like perfectly, and you have a frog. You just have to eat a frog. Which one would you eat first? The nice chocolate dessert that's literally making your mouth water, or the frog? Because if you choose the dessert, which is what you're doing with most of your days of just waking up, checking your phone, doing like random tasks, you can do that. But when you know you have to eat the frog, so let's say you know you have to study, you know you have to do something, while you're eating the cake, you can't even enjoy the cake, because you know you have to do this, you know you have to eat this frog task. And when you do have to eat the frog, it's going to be all disgusting, and then you're not going to have anything to like aid your taste buds after it. So why not eat the frog first thing and then eat the cake, right? That makes sense. So why not do the same thing with your day? Literally, as soon as you wake up, do your most important task at the beginning of the day, so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of your day, where you can literally read in peace, where you can literally meditate in peace, where you can literally go out with your friends without this mental burden of, oh, I have to do this when I get back. No, just do it as soon as you wake up. Just don't focus on anything else. Literally wake up, do that thing for 1 to 2 hours, and fast. This is a very, very important topic I forgot to write down, but fasting. Fasting is where you literally just don't eat anything before intermittent fasting, where you don't eat anything while you're in this like deep work, eat the frog section. So let's say you wake up at 6 a.m. and until 9 a.m. you're going to be working. So you're going to be doing your 80-20, your most important task. In that section of the day, you want to be fasted. You don't want to have little breakfast, little sugary cereals, nothing. Because 60%, you want to know the truth, when you're digesting, when your body is like, this is like a concept, I'm going to tell you the bro science, because I don't really know the full science about this, but like, when your body is digesting, it literally takes up like 60% of your mental focus, because the digestion is literally the number one most biggest process of your whole body. Because imagine, your whole body is literally pushing food, like literally digesting, crushing it. 60%, that's why after you eat, you feel lazy, you want to lay down, you don't really feel like working. When you're fasted, you're sharp, you don't have any thoughts in your mind. Because really think about it, for our caveman ancestors. Our caveman ancestors woke up, they didn't have anything to eat. They probably, they had some fruits, but generally they were fully fasted, 0 calories, they were only drinking water. And they went out, hunted a boar, ate the boar, and then they feasted in the afternoon after they hunted. So their mind is actually clear. So this is an extra thing you want to do. So fasting is actually the most powerful tactic you can use in the modern day. I've tried with so many little things, like you can like to-do list, Parkinson's law, everything. But I'm telling you, eating the frog and fasting is literally what's gonna bring you 90% of the results. Any other like little tactic, little like to-do list, little Parkinson's law, like, they're all good, yes, don't get me wrong, but when you can literally fast and do they eat the frog task, that's when you're gonna make lots of progress in your business, in your studies, whatever you want to focus on. So to recap real quick, you've talked about time blocking, where you have like a guidance for your day, so you're not just doing things randomly without any thought. You have like a routine that you're gonna follow, so read, work, do this. And the next one is eat the frog, where you do your most important task early in the day, where you don't have to worry about it for the rest of your day. So you wake up, you work, then you read, and you can add this to your routine, the little routine we made. And fasting while you're in this state. And one last one that I want to speak about is Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law, it basically states that you're almost gonna fill up the time you're giving yourself to do a task. So let's say you were given a homework right now. So let's say the professor, the teacher tells you, okay, you have to do this homework by next week. You're gonna finish that homework by next week, right? You're gonna be like, let's say it's assigned on Monday. On Tuesday, you're gonna be like, yeah, I got all. You're not gonna be thinking about it. On Tuesday, you're gonna be thinking about other stuff. You're gonna be watching videos. On Wednesday, you're gonna think, oh, I have time. On Thursday, on Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday, you're gonna actually start doing it. And let's say the professor told you, okay, this homework is due by tomorrow. Then you would get the homework done due by tomorrow. That is Parkinson's law, where you're gonna fill up the time you've given yourself to do something. So just ask yourself, how much time am I giving myself for each task? So for example, for you to work, you might be giving yourself like 6 hours to do work that could generally be done in 1 hour. This is the same concept with the 80-20 rule, where you're not focusing on the little 80% of stuff that give you 20% of the results. You're focusing on the big tasks. So that's why I'm telling you, what would you do if you only had 2 hours to work every single week? That's what you should be doing every single day. You need to be asking yourself this question. Okay, I'm going to start setting deadlines for myself. So I'm going to say, okay, I need to do this by this time. So let's say I'm going to read 2 pages by 9:30 a.m. for example, and it's right now it's 9 a.m. So you almost have time to fill it, and you can do this with your own work session. For example, for me, it could be to record a video by 9 a.m. or something like that, because I'm gonna naturally just fill in the gap. This is what school doesn't teach you. It gives you deadlines. The professor, the teacher gives you deadlines, right? You need to start giving yourself your own deadlines. So to fully recap this video, it will be time blocking, make your routine so you have a direction in your day. Time blocking, eat the frog while fasted, so you do your most important thing of the day early in the day, so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of your day, and while fasted, so your mind is actually sharp like our cavemen, rather than just having a little snacky. No, you're doing this thing fasted. And Parkinson's law. So these are probably one of the most important things I've learned so far. And yeah.